strange place to be standing. I don't normally see people standing here.
Yeah, I'm just making a video.
Why? You're at a police station.
Is that okay?
Yeah, of course it is. It's just not the best use of your time. You're going to get loads of people asking loads of questions and probably upset you, and I don't want that to happen to you.
Okay, are you going to upset me?
I try not to. I'm a nice guy.
You seem like a nice guy. So who are you?
My name's Colin.
Okay, are you a police officer?
Yeah, sadly. Yeah.
Sadly? What? Are you not enthusiastic about your job?
Most people aren't, are they?
Well, you seem pretty jolly. You seem like you're in the right job.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm absolutely fine. Thank you, Colin. Thank you for asking.
Can I ask what you're gaining from recording?
I'm just making a public interest video. This is what I've chosen to do with my time today. So.
Is this like a college project or like?
No, it's just for my own recreation.
Man, this is like the dullest building in the world. It's like this was built in 100 years ago.
It looks like it. Yeah. Do you guys not get any funding or anything?
Not enough.
Are you based here?
Yeah.
Are you just like a neighbourhood police officer or?
No, I'm on a weird department.
The investigative stuff.
I'm more on looking after victim side of things.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough.
Dude, I genuinely want you to have a good day.
Thank you.
If you stay here, you're going to get 10 police officers come up to you. You're going to end up at some point with someone asking you for your ID, running you through checks.
Right.
You're going to get, frankly, upset and hassled. And
I shouldn't be though. I'm in a public place conducting a lawful activity. I don't see any reason why I should be hassled, as you put it.
No, I get that, but you have to look at it from the bigger picture of the world.
Right.
So when you've got someone who's recording a building, or it could be a building,
yep.
It could be that you are public interest and you're doing what you're doing, and I hope you are.
Yep.
But there are other people in this world who could be doing what's called hostile reconnaissance.
Right.
And they're looking for weak spots in the building. They're looking for people making mistakes. They're looking for security gaps.
Okay. Is it not a secure place? It's a police headquarters. I'd expect it to be somewhat secure.
Well, so would I, but
yeah.
Who knows? I mean, I'm not the person who's in charge of designing this building. So what you're going to have happen is you're going to have someone come up to you, worried that you're doing hostile reconnaissance,
right?
And they're going to start talking to you about the terrorism act. They're going to start searching you, perhaps. And
really?
All kinds of things that could happen.
I don't think this is any sort of reasonable suspicion for me to be searched under the terrorism act.
It's the location. It's the headquarters of a police, and it's the recording issue. You mix those two things together, and it could be that you're a nice guy,
which I am. I'm like you, Colin.
Yeah, it could be that you're not. And because there is that doubt, you are going to have someone come up to you and talk to you, and then might not be as friendly and lovable as I am.
But you obviously you're satisfied that I'm not terrorist or hostile. Is there anything I can do to? Is there anything I can do to satisfy your suspicions? Because rest assured, I'm not here for hostile reconnaissance, as you put it. I'm simply here to record a video. Depending on the outcome of this interaction, I may even tell you my genuine purpose.
Do you know, I'm imagining it's going to be on YouTube, or it could be there's a lot of people who like to challenge the police, want to make sure that we are treating people with respect and appropriate.
Do you think the public have got a right to do that?
100%.
Okay.
100%. And if I was in Watford High Street, where I used to police, and I'd just finished a search, or I'd been doing my duties, and you were to come and ask me what I had done, you and I would be having a conversation where I'd explain to you the legislation I used, why I did it, and hopefully we'd have a nice time. But this isn't somewhere where normal policing business happens. This isn't like where you get searches, and this isn't Watford High Street. This isn't
my intention to come here and just document searches or to be subjected to a search.
You don't gain anything from being here. That's the one why you're more likely to get questioned about it.
Does everything need to be done with the sole purpose of gaining something? What if I'm just a curious photographer and I just would spending my free time taking photos? Like, is that not
You've got free will.
Exactly.
But that raises a question, right?
Right.
So how many minutes does the average human being live for? Thousands of minutes.
Millions, I'd expect.
Yeah. But it's not infinite.
No.
So the question is what would you rather spend 10 minutes of your life doing? Having a conversation with me, and I'm glad you are, because of we're good people.
I've enjoyed the interaction.
Or would you rather spend that 10 minutes watching The Simpsons?
I've watched them all. Yeah. Every day after school, man. 6 p.m. I've seen them all.
There's ways of spending your time that has more value to your life.
Okay. Well, I do appreciate the advice, but I'm not really in a position to be kind of accepting the advice on how to use my free time. I understand. Thanks for trying to prompt me, but this is my free time. Whether I gain anything or not is.
Are you happy to tell me why you're here?
I'm here to take photos. to make a video for my own recreation.
I'm with no choice
Yeah.
to phone our control room and let them know you're here. It's up to them what they want to do with that information, whether they're going to send a police officer down to speak to you or not. But just because of the activities you are doing,
is there any need? Like, we've had a conversation, you've managed to satisfy that. You know, you said I'm a friendly guy as well.
I think you're great.
Thank you. You're great as well.
I don't know what your intentions are.
There are no bad intentions, man.
But how
Rest
do I know
assured.
that?
You don't know, but you need to go on base what you do know.
Do you know what happened today in Liverpool Women's Hospital?
I'm aware of that situation.
Yeah. So if a police officer was to go up to the 3 gentlemen who had been arrested for that incident and say to them, "Are you nice people?" I'm guessing they would have also said yes.
Understandably, but that guy had a particular set of motives and intentions to do something.
I don't know what yours are.
And yeah, I know, but he was headed towards a civilian dense place to kind of disrupt and coerce the remembrance ceremony or whatever the case may be. I don't feel like this would be.
The sun's getting mild.
Yeah, I don't feel like this would be a valuable target for a prospective terrorist or otherwise.
In 2016,
yeah,
the intelligence was that the most likely target for terrorism was going to be police officers.
Right, based on any sort of
Because it would make
objective basis.
It'd make the press. It would be seen as a good target, perhaps.
I wouldn't really agree with that. I feel like if you look at past terrorist incidents, they've blown up buses, train stations, civilian dense places.
Sure.
Not so much secure buildings. I think anyone planning a terrorist attack here probably wouldn't get very far.
No,
I'm filming in open, broad daylight. I've answered many questions.
Yeah. No.
I'm British. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was celebrating Remembrance Day, just like yourself.
Dude, I'm happy with you being here.
Thank you.
But I've got a duty to let my bosses know. That's all.
Okay. I mean, you could just circulate the fact that I've been here. I've engaged.
I'm just going to phone up to our control room and say,
all right,
there's a gentleman outside recording. It won't be anything more than that, and then we'll all. This is where I
end up having a what?
I'm rubbish with
Your hand's not cold. I wouldn't even be able to type on my phone right now. I honestly don't feel like there's any need. You might as well just kind of go about your day. Like,
if you're leaving, I'll leave.
But what difference does it make? Have I not captured all the vulnerable points, as you put it, that I already have? Like, whether I leave or not surely doesn't make any sort of difference. If I had those motives, I've set out to complete what I would have wanted to complete.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll pick this back up. Hold on. Absolutely will. Check out. You can't get through?
I just don't remember the number. At my age, I start forgetting stuff, buddy.
Well, you ain't that old.
I feel it.
Nah. No luck?
I'm messaging someone, hoping they've got it.
You might as well just go about your day, man.
I can't.
Do you feel nervous at my presence?
No, I genuinely think it's nothing, but...
If that's what you think, why what's all the need?
99% of the time, it means I'm wrong once, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think your odds are higher than 99%, but... not a lot higher, but higher. Honestly, bro, you're just being paranoid, man. Just honestly, just leave it, man. You are, bro.
You're probably right, but I'm a police officer. My job's
Probably right. I'm right. Protecting what? This is a camera, like.
Yeah, but it's not about what you could be doing today. It's about what could happen in a week, 2 weeks.
This can all be seen on Google Earth. Yeah. That stumped you a little bit.
Yeah, no, it could be. I don't know. I've not done it.
Why don't you call 999? They'll probably answer.
Not worth that.
Not worth that.
I'm Colin, by the way. Did I give you a name?
Yes, you did. Colin, man, honestly, you have no purpose here.
I think that's the same for most police officers everywhere.
Oh, really? You said it. You said it, not me. You might as well quit your job. Come join me. I'll give you a job today.
Yeah, what would you do?
We'll just go around filming. You seem like you're fed up, man. But I'll pay you good. Come, man, quit right now. Take your badge off right now. Quit right now. I know you want to quit. See, they ain't even answering. They don't even want to answer you. I would always answer the phone to you.
Only because I can't remember the telephone number.
I'll answer the phone, bro. I'd make sure you remember the telephone number. It's in the job description.
How much you pay?
Whoa. Very well. And you would actually be serving the public.
Hello, Sarge. It's Colin Cheese, right? I'm outside the front of HQ and I'm with a gentleman
who's offering me a job.
I'm not in a position to PNC him, do any further checks, but he's recording the front of HQ. What's your name, buddy?
Not going to give that.
What's that, sorry? Yeah, I'm
This guy don't want to be a fed.
Come through to me. What's the guidance?
Told you.
It's up to you, Sarge. I'm just letting you know he's here. Do you want me to wait? Home.
I was about to go home. I feel bad now.
Hasn't really. I did ask him and he said he's got a good reason, but he doesn't want to tell me. Yeah, he says it's not anything unlawful and I've got nothing to worry about, but everyone would say that. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, Sarge. Dude, genuinely a pleasure to meet you.
You too.
If other police officers speak to you...
What was the advice?
Apparently you've been at other police stations today.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah.
That they're aware of you already, so everything's good.
Okay.
If other police officers come out and talk to you,
yeah,
and you want to say that you spoke to Colin, who spoke to the control room,
yeah,
you're more than welcome to do so. Hopefully
all right, Colin.
You'll get the peace.
Search me up on YouTube, Coley Burks. Essentially what it is, it's called an audit of the police station. The idea is to film, police buildings. K-O-L-E-E.
K-O-L-E-E.
B-E-R-K-S.
K-O-L-E-E. B-U-R...
B-E-R-K-S. So the idea is to film government buildings, police buildings from areas, public areas, as mentioned, it's lawful. And it's to gauge the reaction from the authorities and see if they respect your right to film from a public place. So as mentioned, I did say I had a good reason. So,
are you happy with how we've been interacting?
Very happy, and the public will be reassured as well by your demeanour, the way you've gone about it.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Perks. I hope you have a wonderful day.
You too, mate. Okay, very.